For the first 3 days, I kept going in and out of consciousness. As I lay there in that hospital bed, I was barely connected to this side of life anymore. It was the love and determination of my mother that kept me alive. Oh, and she prayed a lot too. I had been given a death sentence. The doctors didn't expect me to live, and they told my family that there was nothing that they could do for me. But my family was on constant visual prayer. They were all trying to be strong, but I knew they were all afraid. I could sense the fear in my family as the doctors wheeled me out of the emergency room and off to another part of the hospital. The only one in my family that could come to see me was my mother. I was in quarantine. I was a young mother of a little girl. She was only 2 years old. And here I was, laying in the hospital bed, slipping into a coma, unable to anchor my soul to either side, life or death. I had lived fast and hard, and I was resigned to my fate, but my mother wouldn't give up. She wouldn't let me go. She came to the hospital every day. She didn't own a car, so she took the bus for the 30-mile ride to the hospital when she couldn't get someone to drop her off. And she always stayed until the end of visiting hours. She would wake me, feed me, bathe me, and try to keep me conscious on this side of life. A mother's love, there's nothing like it. It would be 16 days before I walked out of that hospital with a new outlook on life and a new appreciation for my relationship with the universe. But it was that experience of teetering between life and death that set me on my spiritual path. I know that I was given a second chance. I had a message, a mission, and a purpose. My path had been set. But it took many more years of learning and experiences before I found my passion. The Centered Life, a spiritual life coaching journey, is that process about the work I do and the story about how stepping on my spiritual path after one of the darkest moments in my life led me to this most gratifying work that I am blessed to do.